Mortars. Just like in the old days, isn't it, boys? Hey there, boys and girls, like Skillfaker here, and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. So today I actually, first of all, wanted to talk a little bit about how much I like Operation Breakout. This map is absolutely insane, I love it. It reminds me so much of Bad Company 2 and Vietnam and all that stuff. And I really like it, especially for Rush. It plays very, very well, and I don't really like praise Battlefield 4 very often, but this is a great map. A little glitchy here and there still, but pretty cool to play on. However, since some other stuff came around, I thought I would change the topic of this video and I will talk about the sniper nerfs and changes. People at the time asked me about it, but back then I wasn't really playing Battlefield 4 anymore. So I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't make a video on it because I haven't tried it out and tested it. Anyhow, Kaif made a video on it, and I felt like I should also share my 2 cents on it, so the link to his video will be in the description down below. So, let's get it started. First of all, we had the zeroing head glitch fix, which, first of all, in my opinion, is not really a glitch at all, because you can still do it. I mean, it prevents it a little bit, but if people want to head glitch and, like, use the cover to their advantage, to their full potential, they still do it. You just, like, put a little gap in between it, made it a little harder, but it doesn't really fix it. I have a different philosophy on that, like, altogether, because I think as soon as someone is head glitching, I'm like, nice, now I can only hit the head, and this means I can only kill him in one shot, because I'm usually always sniping. However, even if you're using a rifle like a Recon or an LMG or something like that, you're also doing more damage against the head. So if someone's head glitching, of course he's a small target, but dude, seriously, just aim for the head. I mean, I can see if people, like, especially casual players, get upset about that, but it's just something that if you're a little bit more skilled and work on your skill, you should not have a problem with that. The other thing is that they forced the zeroing because of that to 100 meters, which made you relearn all the bullet drops for all the rifles. So I was pretty good with all the sniper rifles before, especially with the M40A5, since it has had the same stats in Battlefield 3 as well, so I kind of like just translated over. And I never had a problem with the 480 meters per second of the muzzle velocity. I thought it was the perfect rifle for my playstyle, because I do play very aggressively up close. I also arm the majority of MCOMs and spot the majority of enemies. I also, even though I kind of fucked up here, but look at that, there was a lag, wasn't me. Anyhow, yeah, this is another problem, because you had to relearn, and for newer or more casual players, this was actually a good thing, because now they don't have to compensate for bullet drop as much anymore. However, for more skilled players, they now have to relearn everything, because they already got it by heart, got it nailed down pretty much. And yeah, that's actually somewhat of a sad thing to see, especially now that they also changed the muzzle velocity on the M40A5, which pretty much completely ruined my favorite rifle, together with reducing its magazine capacity from 10+1 to only 5+1, which is my next point, positioning. People complain about positioning and flanking a lot. Like, that's the main thing you should do in a Battlefield game. And if you're playing sniper or recon role, so if you're using a sniper rifle, positioning is the most important thing. Some people think it's aim, but it's actually positioning. Because you only got one shot. You have to position yourself in a way that you only will be able to fire one shot and have success with this. Otherwise, you'll die. So, positioning is very important, and a decent sniper or average sniper will be better at positioning than a very good usual player that's just running around running and gunning. Because it is a necessity, not something that you can choose. You'll have to do it in order to be good with it. And since, like, now you have the reduced magazine capacity, you can only get 5 to 6 enemies at max as soon as you position yourself in a good way and you're able to flank them. However, there's also the problem with the very glitchy and weird, like, player movement. They move around like they're on acid and their head is just wobbling, and you of course always have to hit the head, because there's a defensive perk, which means if you miss a shot or just get a hit marker, you will be able to kill 3 enemies at max. And that's like with 2 shots, with a reduced rate of fire for most rifles, which mean they will see you first and kill you. So, just with the defensive perk altogether in there, it's pretty clear that DICE doesn't actually, or it seems like it looks like DICE doesn't want the recon players, the aggressive recon crowd, to be up close and do their job and play the objective. Okay, that's fine. On the other hand, they also removed the Marksman bonus, which then means, okay, you're now like getting rewarded for playing a real-life sniper role anymore, which is kind of like nonsensical, because some people say, well, as a sniper you're not supposed to be up at the front lines and play the objective, you're a real-life sniper sitting back. And you know what? A real-life sniper also kills you in one shot with a sniper rifle. and you're not allowed to run away after he killed you. So there's that. Realism is not a point in Battlefield. It's a tactic shooter, not a realistic shooter. So the rate of fire nerf and the magazine nerfs for most sniper rifles really screwed up sniping in that regard, because you now have to be even more on point and be even more precise. However, since the game is made in a way that it's kind of inconsistent with player movement and all that stuff, it's really hard to be consistent yourself if the game isn't. So my main issue with that is that I really like that the game, like sniping in Battlefield, is hard. I always look forward to a challenge. I love having a challenge and being like put on the edge and try to do my best and still come out on top. That's my thing. I love that. I love doing that. However, all the recent changes is the problem is that, again, I like that Battlefield keeps sniping hard, but you can make it accessible and highly skilled at the same time. Sadly, so far, all the changes only affected the skilled players. So, from my point of view, it's actually kind of sad that if you're a skilled player, you're getting punished for that, or you have to relearn or redo that. And last but not least, some accusations for you guys, because don't we all love them? No, but seriously, I think that the sniper changes didn't make sense. Again, it can be accessible for new players and for enjoyable for casual players, but still you don't have to punish the highly skilled players, even though you don't, I don't know. Like, let me know what you think about the whole topic in the comment section down below, please, and don't forget to watch Kai's video. But I think it's pretty much all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Lucky Skill Faker out.